Today, we're lucky to be in Richmond, California at the Verde Elementary School. We asked if we could come and offer one of our free mobile boutiques to offer free clothing, toys, and books to children and their families who attend the school. A couple of things are special about this mobile boutique. First, we've started a new program called Developmental Toys for Children. We've asked our educator consultants, what are the toys that really help young children learn? And what are the toys that parents can help with as they learn and they teach their children?
We came up with the idea of creating developmental toys rather than educational toys because of the idea that for young children, what they really need is play. And they don't, there are so many kinds of learning that need to happen when a child is young. And so we wanted to find the toys that were high quality, had a lot of play value, that young children could learn language development, social skills, motor development.
We call them developmental toys because we're looking at the general, of course there's a norm for what children are interested in, what areas of their development need they will, with play they can address at any given time. And so we're looking at the ages of 3 to 5 because we're building a foundation for their further cognitive development when they will begin to learn to read.
So we feel like unit blocks are one of the best toys for young children. They learn math, they learn spatial relationship, and it's just creative play. They love African animals. We find that young children are very drawn to these animals, and their play can be then extended from a parent reading a book about these same animals. This is a beautiful book, African Animal Alphabet, with many different animals, and the parent can talk about some of these animals, and then maybe the child is encouraged to do more research on these animals. That's a way to tie in creative, imaginative play with reading.
We're hoping to talk with the parents and encourage them to talk with their child, not just to give them the toys, but actually play with them.
We also added a ball, of course, to the backpack because a ball is just as important as blocks.
We put in the ball because motor skills are extremely important for young children from birth on. Actually, they're extremely important at all ages. But a ball is appropriate because it can, again, be shared, but it also can be played with in a variety of ways. One of the areas that we are looking at carefully is how to provide parent training so that they have a better understanding of how these toys can be used effectively.
Children love stuffed animals, so do parents. And they're so cute, and they just add an extra element of fun and play, and that's what this is all about. It's children, when they're young, they need to play. It offers them all the skills that they need. Not just a book, it's, and that play is connected to learning.
Do you want to put this on top? Family too? Yeah. So these toys will still be, the baby can play with them, especially when it gets older, and you can play with them, you can play with them too, you all can play with them together. And there's blocks, and there's African animals, and then you probably read, what grade are you in? 9. Can you read this book to your younger sisters and brothers about African animals? Yeah. And then can you play ball with them? See, it's perfect.
My mother's here today, and she had my 19-month-old right there in the developmental toy section, and just perfect. I mean, it's what I would want for my own child, and there's a lot of cool ideas there. So really excited that it's here, that it'll go out into our community. Children that will benefit from that will be joining us in just a couple years here at Verde, and I imagine that it's going to be a really nice, especially if we can continue this into the future, where we can get all of these toys into our households here in North Richmond.